It is a pleasure, Humboldt All-Axess, to be joined by Riley Shopp of the Lumberjacks softball squad. And Drew said not only a pitcher, stud pitcher. So what entails being a stud pitcher, Riley?
Just dominating on the mound, attacking hard on the mound.
And the Lumberjacks off to a great start. You guys have been in Hawaii, you've been in Turlock, and you've been here on the North Coast. How are you feeling about the season so far?
So far, I'm pretty excited. We've got off to a great start, and we keep improving each game, which is awesome to see.
You know, talking to Coach Correa and just softball. I know softball's changed over the years, but pitching is still the name of the game. Talk about what you're doing inside the circle, how you got into pitching, and what makes you an effective pitcher, a stud pitcher to be exact.
I mean, I've been pitching since I was really little. I've always been in the circle. Just, being able to work the corners, mixing up the pitches really helps you be able to dominate up there and trusting your defense.
What's it like? I mean, I remember when I first started covering softball, I'm like, wait a minute, the pitcher can come back in and they go to these games. Just talk about the physical aspect and why you ladies on the softball side with the underarm gas you're throwing can just keep going.
I think, I guess the way our muscles are used, and we just are able to build that stamina and keep pushing through the pain and soreness.
I was going to say, talk about that and the mental fatigue sometimes, right? Like, it's got to be hard to leave a game and then they want you to go back in. Like, if I'm out, I'm like, Coach, hey, I'm done.
Yeah, you definitely have to build up some mental toughness. You always have to be ready to go in the game, even if you just pitch to full 7. There's a chance you might go back in.
Tell me about, I guess we'll call it Cleat Gate this past weekend down at Bear River. San Francisco State moved the memo. What was it like when you actually see the officials come out? And for the folks that don't know, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Riley, but no metal spikes allowed at the new turf down at Bear River. And San Francisco State tried to wear metal spikes, right?
Oh, yeah. It was quite interesting. We were in the 5th inning, in the middle of the game, middle of an at-bat, and the umpires just called a timeout and didn't tell us what was going on. And the game was halted for about 30 minutes before they made a few phone calls and decided we had to halt the game until further notice.
I'm going to assume that was a first for you?
Yes, I've never experienced that.
That is, yeah, absolutely bananas. All right, talk us through your connection with Coach Correa and how you took your roundabout way here to the North Coast. You are a Southern Oregon pitcher. You made your way up to, do they call it Northern Oregon? I'm not sure the correct terms, but you're up in Portland, and then how you found your way here to Humboldt.
Well, I played against her at my junior college for 3 years. We had a pretty good connection. If I actually was struggling, she would come talk to me as an opponent.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. And then I actually went to another school, and I decided I wanted to find a new home, and I've always loved how she fights for her players, and she genuinely cares about her players. So I reached out to her, and she welcomed me with open arms.
All right, what's going to be the key for your success and the Lumberjacks' success as you get into league play?
Just us supporting each other, being determined and having each other's backs.
All right, tell us about Riley off the playing field. What are you majoring in? What do you like to do? Obviously, the rain doesn't bother you because you're from Oregon. So tell us about life outside of softball for Riley Shopp.
I'm from Southern Oregon. I'm a kinesiology major with a focus in health promotion. I'm really interested in PT. I come from a big family, and so I love to spend time with them, hang out with friends, and I love the outdoors. The cold or the heat.
That's a good Oregon girl right there. Riley, appreciate your time and good luck on the rest of the season.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Back with more Humboldt All-Axess.